Jah, and give I words to speak, so I can comfort my people in their times of need. 'Cause Babylon is fighting war, rumors of war, and they're messing up the minds of the people. Yeah, man, this is WORMBASS. Keep it locked. Every town and every city, party, why? Reggae lovers are confident.
Yes, sire. So we are about to link WORMBASS live on the Reggae Sound Splash show with you, man. But me chat ya, man. No water can cool me down. Big up to everyone that tuned into the show. This is a Reggae Sound Splash show. Just truly a community the Djmarleycure sound. Yeah, man.
Go, reggae, go, reggae, go. Go, reggae, go, reggae, go.
Yes, I give thanks, my Lord.
Aye.
So how are you doing this afternoon?
You know, I'm giving thanks, it's actually 17 minutes after 11 years in Jamaica, because I'm actually in Jamaica at the moment,
Okay.
So it's a nice morning, sunny and bright, Sunday morning, cool and very nice.
Okay. I just went through your profile. And, I see a lot of big work that you have done so far in your music career as an artist. I love reggae music. So when I meet an artist, I have to go and do some research and learn more from the artist, because sharing is caring. You understand?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So can you please introduce yourself to my listeners who are listening to the show?
Yeah. Well, blessed love to all the listeners on the show. It has been a very, very nice vibe being on the show. So I give thanks for the support. Now, my name is WORMBASS, out of Kingston, Jamaica. Been doing music for quite a long while. And it's just a joy to be sharing my journey with each and everyone. Welcome to the show. Give thanks to Djmarleycure, to have I on right now. And it's going to be a nice vibe.
Okay. You have a song called Reggae Man. A Reggae Man. What was the motivation or the pillar behind this song?
Well, Reggae Man is actually the title track of my album that I released in 2015. And I named the song Reggae Man because I have been in the music business for over 30 years, and I've done a lot of work with lots of different artists, I've done work in the business in all different capacity. So I figure I know that I can be a reggae man. So I say, why not be a reggae man? So I am the reggae man, really, because I have the experience. I've done all the things that I need to do to be a reggae man. Yeah. Okay. So I am a reggae man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You did a song, Beanie Man. A song called Bring Back the Paradise.
Yeah.
Bring Back the Paradise. How did it feel? Because I listened to that song and I was like, wow, what a tune, man. How did you come across Beanie Man? You people came together with this song?
Well, in 1993, I linked up with Beanie Man. I was playing with a band at that time called Blaze, the backing band, a backing band that used to back many different artists. So we met on a show that I backed him that night, and from that he said he asked me if I would be interested to be his backing band. So to cut a long story short, we worked with him for over 9 years. I was his musical director, his bass player, and everything to do with the live performance where Beenie Man is concerned. So we are friends from a longer time. When I decided that I was gonna start doing some singing, because before all of that I was a bass player.
Yeah.
Still is a bass player. But yeah.
Yes,
So when I decided that I was gonna do some singing now, I wrote the song "Bring Back the Paradise" and I recorded it by myself. But after I was listening to it and I think that this song, need somebody to enhance it a little more. And who was more perfect than Beenie Man?
Yes, sir.
So I link up with Beenie Man. First day I went to him and I told him my plan, my idea. He was excited. He said, "Come back the next day, just let us do it." And it was like that. It was like clockwork. And I give thanks to Beenie Man for that strength and that energy. And anywhere he is right now, I want to pick him up. Big up Moses Davis, the doctor. You don't know. I think still he's one of the greatest performer here in Jamaica in this time. And I rate him and respect him a lot.
Okay. Let's move on to the next song. Sell Out.
Sell Out.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you're picking on some serious songs, you know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, all right. I grew up playing music. Like my early age of professional playing music is in the hotel circuit in Jamaica. So I would say that was like my college. So I wrote Sell Out. I got the opportunity to team up with a friend of mine from St. Thomas called Freddie, and we put that song together.
Yes, sir.
Now I recorded a song about in '92. Record that song and just put it down because the bass playing was taking me all over the place. So I wasn't thinking much about singing, but I just recorded it and put it down there, And one of the reasons why that song was recorded for real, it was there was a time in Jamaica when you listen to the radio, you only hear stuff that is not so pleasing to the ears, I would say. A lot of negative stuff. You get me?
Yes, sir.
So this is why I say sometimes I wonder why the radio station won't play my song on the radio. And the people say they want to hear songs with melody and stuff like that. So within my journey, I run into Norrisman, a very good artist also, a friend of mine. And we were doing some work with Anthony B album and, I make him know that I had this song, Sell Out, and I would like him to come on with a verse. And he was excited. He wanted to do it right away too. So this is how that song really coming to be a duet with me and Norrisman. But it's also a song that I've recorded long time and was just putting it down there.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Sell Out is one of them songs that where, it just a beat down Babylon and their negativity, because Babylon always set the stage for negativity. They glorify more in stuff that cannot elevate or motivate, really. So Sell Out is one of them songs that where I show Babylon say, give away a chance.
Okay, hold on for me. This is a Reggae Sound Splash show of yours truly, the community, the Djmarley Sound. We have on the line WORMBASS. Sir, which part of Jamaica am I linking you from?
Well, at the moment, I'm actually in Kingston at the moment.
Okay.
But I'm originally from the east of the island, which is St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. Popcorn
I'm
yard.
from I'm from the Paul Bogle side, you know.
Yeah, man.
More revolutionary, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm actually in Kingston. I live in Kingston.
Okay.
No, so yeah, I'm talking you from my house in Kingston.
Okay. From that time to now, how many albums do you have?
Well, I have two albums, but one unreleased and one released, and I have probably about 5 or 6 single out because, as I said, I just started, taking up the singing world. But for the rest of my career, I was really being a bass player. I was playing bass for you name all the artists in Jamaica. I've played for them somewhere and somehow.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk about your albums. How many albums do you have in your whole career?
Yes, I'm saying. Right now I only have one album that is released.
Okay.
And I have one that is unreleased.
Okay.
And I am working on one now, a new one again. So I'm in the studio now working on a new album.
Okay, so have you performed on so many big stages like Still, Rebel Salute, Reggae Sound Fest, or I mean all the big reggae stages? Have you performed on those stages before?
Yeah, man, I have performed on all the main stage in Jamaica and all over the world.
Okay.
I performed. I tour extensively, really. Because of the coronavirus, there are a lot of things that have been slowed down. But yeah, on a regular day, I do a lot of tours.
Okay. We all know the coronavirus, the pandemic have slowed down every industry in the world. As an artist, have you been performing any virtual shows to get some income?
I didn't get the last part of the question, so please could you repeat it?
I said we all know we're in the pandemic times. The COVID have slowed down every industry in the world. And as an artist, have you been performing any virtual shows to your fans? And have you been getting any income from the virtual show?
Oh, no, not really. I've done virtual shows, but there wasn't like paid shows. There were like just shows that I was donating my performance to different foundations. But no, I haven't heard from this whole pandemic thingy. It's been really devastating.
Okay.
But you don't know, to Jah be the glory still. The greatest thing is to have life. And life, once you have life, then, everything else doesn't even matter. Because once you have life, you will have hope. So it's really just the new world. And we have to just try to find our way in it.
Okay.
So my thing is just keep on writing more music and just keep on recording and just doing more music until the time come where I can start earning again.
Okay. Let's talk about sound system culture in Jamaica. Sound system culture. Have you been performing in a sound system?
If I have been, I'm missing you right there again.
I said sound system culture in Jamaica. Have you been performing way back? Have you been performing under the sound systems?
Oh, yeah. I mean, most artists in Jamaica have a sound system that they work out with here and there. But because I was really involved in the band world. So my sound system days is not a long day, I mean? My sound system days is just like passing through different sounds, especially a sound in my parish called Mellow Construction.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
that sound, I would say that sound is my sound,
Okay.
where I do workout and stuff like that. But most of my life in the music journey is more playing live music on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you focus more on? What's the motivation behind your songs when you go to the studio?
Well, as I always tell people, I have one of the greatest songwriter and motivator, which is the Almighty for me. You know what I mean? I just sit down and just wait on him to fill my mouth with words, you know what I mean? And inspiration. So really, when I go into the studio, everything just come naturally. We don't really plan. We just know that this is what we're going to be doing, because it's more spiritually. It's more spiritual for me, more than just taking up a pen and writing down some words. I don't toy with words. I get words straight from the Almighty and melodies.
Yeah. Okay.
And to add to this, I'm also a self-taught musician. So nobody has ever taught me how to play an instrument. Nobody has ever taught me how to produce or to write a song.
Okay.
So I have to give all credits to the Almighty.
Okay. What is your advice for the upcoming youth who wants to enter into music to be a reggae and dancehall artist? What is your advice for the upcoming youth who want to enter into music to be like a reggae and dancehall artist? Because some of the artists lack so many things in their songs, the upcoming ones. So what's your advice for them?
Yeah, the first thing I would tell them to be true to themselves. You know, you have to know that you're venturing is what you really want to do, because music business is not a bed of roses. It's not something easy. You understand? For some of us, we are born with it, so it's a little more easier. But for most of us, we have to learn it. So you have to know what you want, and you have to follow your dreams.
Okay.
Next thing, you need to surround yourself with people that, believe in you, and with people who know the business also. Don't just go and just say, because I know this guy and we go to school together or whatever, he's going to be my manager. No, get a manager that knows how to manage an artist. Else you're just gonna be boxing around, and it's not going to work out for you. So first thing, you just know you need to surround yourself with people who believe in you, and don't let nobody tell you that you can't. You know what I mean? But it's not an easy road.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So can you give out your social media, and someone want to follow the social media platforms?
My Instagram is WORMBASS. You type in WORMBASS, and you will find me. My Facebook is Delroy WORMBASS. That's DELROY WORM, and you will find me there. And my album is on all the download platforms. Also, you can just type in Reggae Man, and you will find WORMBASS all over the place. Contact, everything is on Facebook. My bio, email, website, everything is there.
Okay.
But for now, we wanna tell the people about the new song that we have called "Follow You." You know, it's on a Afrobeat, and it's everywhere also. And I want the people to go and check it out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Um, can you big up some people before you go off air?
Yeah. Yeah. I first want to big up you for having me on your program. You know, the Reggae Sound Splash. You don't know. Every Sunday at this time. Big up yourself. Thanks for having me. And I want to big up all your listeners. You know, I can't wait to come over there and perform because I know that even with the Afrobeat, it's a big thing down there in over where you are there.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, and then I want to big up my crew, all the people that is around me and making me, you know, keep a straight head. You know yourself. Big up everyone. Big up my family, both here in Jamaica and abroad. Big up all my friends. Yeah, man. Big up all the people who love WORMBASS and all the people who don't start love me yet will soon start love me.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? Give thanks again for the opportunity.
So thank you very much for passing through the Reggae Sound Splash show. I hope next time when I
Yeah,
call you on
man.
the show, you pass through again.
Yeah, man. It's enough respect. And as I said, give thanks for having me. And don't be a stranger. Anything at all you want from me, you just you know the link. You link up and we'll make it happen. You know. Big
Yes,
up
sir.
to Royal Root Studio for the link. Also, you don't know anywhere in the world that she's right now. Big her up because you don't know she's making all the links. So enough respect. Always appreciate and gratitude is a must. You know. Give thanks for the support. Rastafari live.
Okay.
Love on yourself.
Yes,
Love on
sir.
yourself.
Okay.
Love up on yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love up no one. You know what I mean? So just give thanks for life
Okay.
itself. Don't worry about what is going on in the matrix and
Okay.
the illusion. You know, the change is coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ras-
Thank you very much.
Rastafari live,
Rastafari.
my brother.
Sela.
Blessings.
Party, woy, woy.